Hello everybody, I'm making this quick tutorial on the best way to apply these, and I'll give you some little tricks too, because getting the liner off can be tricky. So I learned a little trick on something to do beforehand that will help prevent it from being super difficult. So what I do is I take our dip and draw liner, or you can take a pencil liner, and you're going to apply a line across before you put the magnetic liner on. So I'm just going to go because it can be a pain getting it off without, because it's kind of sticky. So we figured out that if you apply a liner underneath it, it helps so that it doesn't bond to your skin as much, making it much easier to get off. So just like that, just a real quick liner across the top before you use that. And then another thing that I do, and a lot of other people do too, is the liner, the applicator on here is super big and thick and makes too big of a line. So I use one of our angled brushes to apply the liner. And you don't want to go, you don't need a lot. Don't get it in your lashes itself. You just want to do a real fine line across, and you're going to want to let this dry for a good 4 to 5 minutes before trying to apply the lashes themselves, because you want to make sure it's good and dry. Otherwise the lashes get tacky and get the gunk on them, and it just doesn't stick the way they're supposed to. So you just make sure that you let them dry before you apply them. And some people actually apply a second coat of this. I haven't found the need to, and I've been wearing them up to like 12, 13 hours at a time sometimes, and have had no problems with them staying on. And a cool thing that I actually did the other day for the first time is you can actually apply these on top of each other. The magnets will stick to each other, so you can actually have an even fuller, more dramatic look by using both sets. It was really cool. I loved it because I love big, full lashes, and so I was like, well, I'm going to give it a try. Okay, well, we're waiting for that to dry. Let me pick my lipstick. I think I'll just go with lip gloss today. And you also don't want to do that. You don't want to open your eyes all the way, because that's, if you didn't see, it was like sticking to my upper lid a little bit. So you don't want to open your eyes all the way while this is drying. You want to keep them somewhat closed. That's the other trick. The other trick too is, before putting the magnetic lashes on, is to apply a coat of mascara. The reason for that is it helps blend them together better and doesn't make it look so obvious because the colors will be closer. I'm gonna use a little brush for my lower lashes. And you can also curl your lashes too. If you like curling your lashes, you can curl them also to help them blend. Okay. And I'm going to do the double today too, but I'll start off with, this is the inspiring, the more winged look. So this will be more on the outside. You can use the applicator. I use my fingers to get it on at first. And you just kind of close, let me get this over here so you can see a little better. Not too far over. I'm so used to wearing the encouraging mainly. And with the applicator, I just make sure that it's tapped in place. Get on there. You want to get it as close to your natural lashes as possible. And then I just push them up some like that and see how it's right on top of that. I'm going to do the other side. And also before you put them on for the first time, you may need to adjust them for your size of eye. I didn't have to, thankfully. But if you need to cut off some of the length, the nice thing about these small magnets is that you're not losing much as far as the hold compared to the other magnetic lashes that are usually super big magnets, so you're losing quite a bit. But there's just the inspiring on right there. But right now, I'm going to show you how cool it looks with both of them on. And they just literally stick onto the other magnetic lash. And boom, look at that dramatic look. Like I said, I just get them pointed up more. just tap them on, and if you need to, you can also take this and squeeze them together to get them close with your lashes itself. It may take a couple times to practice before you can get like this. I've been doing this for a little bit since I got them right when they came out. So you may be going, why isn't it being so easy for me? Trust me, when I first started wearing these, it wasn't. It just takes practice, and I promise it will get super easy to where it takes no time at all. Like I said, I just push them up so that way the lashes are up higher. And when it comes to taking them off, you'll want rubbing alcohol to clean the magnetic area. Nothing above is a 90% proof as far as the rubbing alcohol. You're going to use a Q-tip. You're just going to rub it across the line and let it dry, and then put them back in the cases. You can use oil-free makeup remover on the lashes itself if you need to clean those. I haven't needed to, so I've just been doing that rubbing alcohol, and they've been working great. But make sure it's nothing above 90 proof, because then it'll deteriorate the magnets. My little baby lashes on this side aren't growing as well. But that's it. That's how you apply them. So feel free to post in the comments if you have any other questions or need any other tips, but hopefully that should pretty much cover it. I wish I would have had something like this when I first started putting them on, because trust me, it was frustrating, and I was like ready to give up. But I'm glad I didn't, because I absolutely love how they look, and I'm super happy with them. I never thought I would wear false lashes ever, and now I am like in love with these. So hopefully you will have the same feeling about them that I do. And hopefully this tutorial helped you out some, so that way it's a little bit easier for you than it was for me. So that's it from me. Have a great one.